How do you guys like my room, by the way? I've renovated a little bit. And by renovated, I mean it's a big fucking mess, but, you know, it's home. No. 30 songs? 30 songs? Bro, this guy said he retired. 30 songs. A lot of skits. Oh, not skits. Oh, God. How are you gonna have 30 songs and a majority of them be skits? Wait, there's a song called Nardwuar on here? Alright, I'm interested. I'm sold. Hello everyone, my name is Bradley. I have a broad taste in music, and it's time to react to the new Logic album titled Vinyl Days. Now let me get started with a quick disclaimer here, okay? Just because Logic might be going back to some of the more boom bap shit that he does, instead of this contemporary crap that he did on his Confessions of a Dangerous Mind album, which was absolute dog water, does not mean that this album is automatically going to be good because all of a sudden, oh, he's doing boom bap. No, he has to do more than that to just impress me, as listening to the same beat over and over again with hearing Logic go hibbity bibbity dibbity skibbity dibbity bibbity bibbity is boring as shit. However, that hopefully is going to be more of a vibe on this project at the least, as the user score of this thing is extraordinarily high, which tells me that this is going to be at the least a safe listen, and I'm probably going to enjoy my time with this project. Now, it's 30 songs, which is fucking bullshit. Alright, let's start with that. 30 songs? That is ridiculous. Logic just retired, and he's dropping a project with 30 songs on it. I've been told that a lot of these are skits, which is also kind of cringe, but hopefully, hey, people are telling me the skits are funny, telling me that they're good, and you know what? I feel like Logic has the personality, the potential to pull through here. I'm hoping that we get a solid project, and not just something that's trying to relive the past with something being called Vinyl Days. With that being said, let's get started. First track, which seems to be a skit, is called Danger.
I'm Morgan Freeman, and I just wanted to take a moment out of my day to inform every other rapper in the game that Logic is the GOAT.
Pause! Okay, that's some bullshit. Dude, Morgan Freeman literally showed up on the 21 Savage Metro Boomin project. Alright, and then he's coming over here, he's playing both sides. Now he shows up on the Logic project to say Logic's the greatest rapper of all time. Alright, we've already got a problem here. Alright, we're already starting off on a bad note. Well, that skit sucks. I will say that the campiness of having Morgan Freeman show up is kind of entertaining. And because of that, it's pretty good. I'm going to give it a smiley ball. That's right, I hate it, but it's entertaining, and I get it. And I think it works for starting this project off. Why? It's chaotic, okay? It's entertaining. It's saying, I'm back, I'm out of retirement. It's doing it in a strange, obnoxious way, but you know what? It's got my attention. It functions properly. Next song, Tetris.
Rest in peace, J Dilla. Logic stay connected on the block, bitch, I'm Tetris. Snatch your necklace, get back on that assembly line. I'm schooling these MCs with assembly rhymes. Vans on the chain. I invested mine in crypto, and now I'm sailing out to space.
Pause! Okay? Logic, the greatest NFT rapper. I'm just saying, okay? Step back, Eminem. This is actually good. No, this is pretty good so far. He seems to be at the top of his pen game, and I think actually taking a break might have helped with him. Yeah, sure, it's a little, you know, strange at points, but he's being, like, true to himself, right? At the least, I feel like this is really solid.
Stay connected on the block, bitch, I'm Tetris.
MC Ride says, I ain't playing games unless we talking Fortnite. This is hella corny. No, not for Logic standards. I actually like this quite a bit. I give that a smiley ball. I actually think that the line that this whole track is revolving around Logic stay connected on the block, bitch, I'm Tetris, is actually kind of clean as fuck. It's catchy, it's memorable, it's clever. It actually works to kind of make this song memorable. Yeah, really smart with doing that. What's up, guys? It's Future Bradley here to update you on whenever opinions change. Now, let's start with the first thing being the fact this album is 30 tracks. I end up talking about it a little bit later, but because it is like very reminiscent of albums like from people like J Dilla, that's the reason why it's so short, like short little sampled ideas. But also Tetris is a song that kind of shrunk on me just because I feel like I just like the more personal tracks that come up like afterwards. This one kind of feels like a bit of a low point in terms of the lyrical bar, though I will say with the low expectations I went into this album with, the song stood out at the time. I also like the, you know, the love and respect given to Dilla. I also feel like this song, while it does have this sort of old feeling to it, there's something still sort of refreshing hearing it from Logic. Yeah, there's a lot to actually pull from here. It's not just, you know, hibbity dibbity dibbity skibbity dibbity. It feels more personal than that. I actually think this is a wonderful start to this project, believe it or not. Biggest hater in the world right here says, yeah, it's pretty good. All right, next song, In My Lifetime, featuring Action Bronson, aka the guy who likes to rap with the word bird shit. Yeah, a lot of Dilla love here.
I'm cautious, but I'm cautious. Motherfucker around the fastest. I made it through the light despite how dark my past is. What?
I mean, I will say Motherfucker Who Run the Fastest is completely the opposite of the stance that he had on his previous projects, which is nice because that stance fucking sucked.
Body into stuffing, dressed like I'm doing construction. Off one leg, jump through the fucking window. Fucking had to turn 17. I'll leave you in a heaven seat, staring at the roof of the chapel.
Oh yeah, it's Action Bronson coming through with the filler verse. Yeah, that was terrible. I'm giving that a shrug. Yeah, Logic came through, made this song pretty decent. I appreciate the fact that the song is short considering how mediocre Action Bronson's actual verse was. Smiley Ball, returning to this song, it's a vibe. I really don't mind Action Bronson's verse. I was kind of honing in on this specific line about Logic talking about seeing a tragedy where someone took a bullet through the eye. And then, you know, Action Bronson comes in saying he's gonna turn your body into stuffing with a gun. It just seemed like a really stupid oversight of like writing, like as if he didn't even listen to the song. But yeah, it's like this song still sounds good. Decades, next song. Okay. Horrible intro. I would skip this song every time, as this is a complete momentum killer. Yeah, like this is making In My Lifetime sound like a masterpiece in comparison.
As I penetrate your mind like a burst of ammunition that was shot at a nine. I'm staring at the morgue through my window.
I work hard every day, I work hard every day.
Money isn't the reason that I sing.
Cause you came out of my balls. Actually trash. Right here. Dog. Look, the song is a rejected J. Cole song at the end of the day. The chorus, he listened to J. Cole and was like, oh, he can get away with singing very poorly and making it sound decent in a song, so that's what I'm going to do. And he tries that, and for more than half the song, it is really obnoxious. The verse he gives is decent in the middle, but that's about it. It's fine. It's just something you kind of zone out to. Yeah, this is kind of exactly what I was hoping this project wouldn't be. But also it's short, and I don't expect this to determine the rest of the track list here. Song's a shrug. My hatred towards this song feels like a bit of over-exaggeration. Listening to this album casually, honestly, I still kind of, I think that Logic is doing okay. He's doing something a little bit different, and I think it works better than, than I give it credit for. Next song, J.J. Abrams.
For final days, holy shit. If this is what retirement sounds like,
Wow. Logic really feeling himself on this one. Whatever. All right. Next song, Black White Boy. Considering it's 30 tracks an hour long and there's little cuts like this, I will say that this seems super duper Omega. Yeah, obviously J Dilla inspired, which I'm pretty cool with. I actually think that that's a cool way to make an album. Yeah! Who would have thought that a black white boy would bring hip hop back? Yeah! Nick Cannon. Look, you can never throw Nick Cannon casually into a verse and make a verse sound cool. Okay, that's like if I was to name drop, yeah, I feel like James Corden, how I'm fucking gorgeous. Did he just say lyrical miracle on a song?
I do this for most, Betty Jason, fucking amazing. You have to do it again. For people who think it's a fluke, you have to leave. Meanwhile, the media like to perceive that I was never welcome in these record labels. Steve used to give a fuck, but now it's just laughter. Happily ever after, probably not, but I have to have hope. It never tame me. I'd rather fail trying something new than doing the same shit every day. Fuck you.
Honestly, kind of a what do they call it? A jaw-dropping way of concluding this track. I really like the way that this ends here, especially this last part where he's talking about all this criticism and like the feedback from him essentially taking risks and doing something different. to just say that, like, I'd rather fail trying to do something new than doing the same shit every day, which I really appreciate. I like that. It's a lot better than him saying that Confessions of a Dangerous Mind was all a complete joke of an album. He's really feeling himself. I mean, like, he's tugging the tugboat there, okay? That being said, I like the song, Smiley Ball. I think the positives outweigh the negatives. Alright, next song, Quasi. Quasimodo. I guess that a Black White Boy did bring hip-hop back on that last track. Yeah, I retired, but I was too admired with rap. Wait, I'm confused here. Did Madlib retire or something? Madlib's retiring from the industry, not the music? Oh. I mean, I guess here he wants him to rap again, which, I mean, okay. Quasi is a song that's pretty decent, has a good sample, good flow. Lines are pretty nice. I like the fact that it's very focused. Works for me. It's decent. Smiley Ball. Not a favorite, but it works. Alright, next song, Bleed It. Is that Beastie Boys? It is. Stop. I get it, you're sampling the Beastie Boys, you probably want to pay homage, but do you really have to do the literal exact effect that they do on what you want? Yeah, see, what Beastie Boys have here that this song doesn't have is the confidence and charisma to make this style work, right? I feel like just throwing on a filter that makes everything all, you know, rough and you know, staticky doesn't all of a sudden make it a hard song. I thought that song was extremely underwhelming. If you're going to do Beastie Boys, go all the way. Go full balls to the walls. Don't make it this boring-ass bullshit. I'm giving it a shrug. Really underwhelming. And I feel like this should have been one of my favorites, and that's also one of the things that really hurts me. Is because, like, I'm cool with Logic playing Costume Party with Beastie Boys if he captures the same flair and charisma that they have instead of just making it completely fall flat and extremely corny. Smiley Ball, this is another instance in the album that's like this. Like, it's a consistent tone throughout the album, so what I'm expecting from this song would be, like, very drastically different from what he has been doing. And listening in a casual setting, it's actually kind of nice to hear him do this sound while continuing to kind of go through the same narratives he discusses through this project, like his retirement, self-confidence issues. Like, this stuff actually, it's a cool sound palette, basically. Next song, LaDonda? LaDonda? I'm a genius, could have made Donda. What top 5 you smoking on, Logic?
Next bitch, I saved it for the fans. I've been grinding since before I could afford a pair of Vans. Fuck mixing the albums, who's right, that's the final. Fill it in my balls by Anthony Fontano. Your plaid shirt where I'm
Wait, he's got a whole verse against Fantano. Yo, Logic the GOAT. I've been saying this, dude. Logic the GOAT. I've been saying it since day one.
an amazing fan base and career. I'm successful and I'm fucking worthy to be here. What's up?
LaDonda's a pretty cool track. I thought it was fine. I like the fact that, you know, it's clear what it's talking about. You know, I like the verse addressing Anthony Fantano. I think that's very meta. You know, it's doing it in a self-reflective and interesting way. I like it. Smiley Ball. Next song, Aaron Judge. It's a skit.
Yo, Bobby.
Next song, Clouds.
Yeah, this bitch, I'm finally gone. Low key, I've been waiting for so long. I could give a fuck the shit you want. This team, it really feel like ain't nobody ever listening. That's why I do it for me and the homies and nobody else. Make it
Low key trying to get trophies with my dogs. Surely you'll see my face smiling on the front of a billboard.
Logic's your second favorite biracial rapper right after Drake. Clouds is exactly what I expected from this album. Hibbity dibbity skibbity dibbity over a pretty nondescript sampled old school beat. It doesn't do it for me, it's a shrug. Smiley Ball, the aesthetic here is really good. I like the feature. This overall is a vibe, also is growing on me. Michael Rap. That sounds like a real person.
Your album, and I told you, yeah, I would do a skit on your album, and I said I was a fan. I was lying.
Bro, this next song features Russ. Ah! Russ! Ah! Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Michael Rap. Fuck you, Logic. This sounds like when ARTV gave me a thing for my album. Yeah, real therapy music. Yeah, it's boom bap, I rap, I smell like crap. Yeah, boom bap, bibbity doobity scat, bap, ba doo bap. Boom boom wap 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 tap tap tap.
Yeah, hot-headed, but got ice in my veins. Rapping my plane. G40 was all grouped up. That's what they think. That's not what you thought. It's like paleo. Meanwhile, I'm feeding myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is, you know, Russ is definitely improving, but I still really don't care for this. Straight up hating. I'm really not. Look, I am cool with something as long as I'm getting a casual experience. I just don't feel like this is doing it for me. I like some of the, you know, lines like he said that I was leaning back before I need a therapist. He was saying, mad at my therapist, like, bitch, I agree with that. And then says, here's the kicker though, my therapist is me. Like, he's mad at his therapist, but he's his own therapist is kind of also really strange.
I used to love rap, now all I love is my family. Fuck the fake shit, not what rap's about. So I mapped out, just me and my fam, I don't give a damn. Why? Real G's flying silence like gnats. G7 raps, we're tied now.
I like the Lil Wayne bar there.
Did it for money, made the money, now I do it for fun. Music will forever be a part of me. I'm 8 miles from the surface of Earth.
You're unable to hate this? No, this is great. I like this ending here. I like the fact that it actually transitions into him like he's rapping in front of an audience. I think that if you're going to like tap into your roots, one, the fact that it's therapy music, him kind of like reaching this place where he feels comfortable again with rapping is a great way of like putting this into perspective. I think the Russ verse just is kind of unnecessary here. And if this was short, like one of the shorter songs, you cut off the Russ verse and you just have Logic doing this thing where it really feels like he's tapping into himself, then I think this track would be just like, I would have like very few issues with it. Cause yeah, it's got like these, you know, cheeky one-liners. But again, this just feels very Logic, you know? Yeah, unfortunately for me, it's a shrug. Just because it's so inconsistent and I have problems with like a handful of things throughout this track, even though it has some of my favorite things on this entire album. So overall, conflicted, though still overall impressed. Smiley Ball, I overall feel positively about this track. I like the song. Still the Russ verse is great, but doesn't completely kill it for me. Is this song called NeedleDrop? It's a fucking song called NeedleDrop, dude. Alright, anyways. Next song, Tony Revolori.
Tony Revolori, just calling to check if we're still good for this movie night tonight. Yo, Bob, what's good? It's Tony. Yo, Bobby, what's good? It's Tony Revolori. I got those underwears that you let me borrow. Let me know if you want them back.
Alright, next Rogue One. Funk Master Flex.
Yeah.
Recognizable sample. I'm sorry, but the crypto raps is like... Where's this sample from? Guys, do you know the name of the Public Enemy song it's from? Unfortunately, Rogue One just kind of reminds me of a better song, honestly. When he's performing live, you gotta be like, my cryptocurrency 3 figures. Rogue One, I'm not a fan of. Shrug. Kind of a dull track. I think that his flow and the subject actually doesn't like, you know, like they don't correlate. Track just feels a little awkward. Next song is Breath Control featuring Wiz Khalifa. I've already heard this one. I wasn't a big fan of this track, admittedly. Bro, Wiz Khalifa actually just like... They should have put in Jack Harlow instead. Oh yeah, Breath Control, pretty mid. Shrug. Tom McDonald, #1. Logic for both.
Don't ever disrespect me looking like Squints from the Sandlot, you.
Okay, these skits just sort of exist. I like the fact that there are these like samples behind them. The beats are kind of nice. It makes them tolerable, I guess. Next song, Nardwuar of all fucking things.
Hi, in the free world. And do
I mean, it starts off, first of all, anyone who hates Nardwuar, okay, you're on a watch list, all right, straight up, all right? You're, like, if there's ever a guy who's going to come out and assassinate people, he's going to look at the list of people who dislike Nardwuar first, all right? Any band who doesn't like Nardwuar, okay, they're also on the cancellation list. That being said, I really don't like the way he was sampled here. There was this horrible effect put on it. And it feels like a modernized J Dilla kind of thing, which I guess it is going for. The Doc D verse is also kind of weak. I think that the issue here, and it's something that I usually don't have a problem with, is having people show up with a lack of direction feels clumsy. That's about it. Wasn't crazy on that. But Nardwuar is the go. All right, next song, Kickstyle, featuring a bunch of people.
Thank you. I love that you feeling it's like what draws ain't to. Do more than just please, more like to ease painful. I'm flat into the hateful. See me shining in their face and they so feeling so grateful to be alive and sexing like this cable again.
Yeah, see, like, this is the opposite. This feels extremely orchestrated, you know? I mean, they're probably just doing the exact same verse and then, like, cutting it up, which is, like, you know, it seems a lot more impressive than it actually is in execution, but it still comes off nicely. It isn't bad, but there's so much music that sounds like this already. What are you talking about? Logic's bringing real hip-hop back, okay? He's bringing real hip-hop back. Is it mirrors this album have too many alarm sound effects throughout the tracks? It's supposed to, it's like the J Dilla thing to do, you know? When you're listening through it casually, it's not going to be that much of an issue. So I don't really think that that's, like, I think it's fine. That song it had a great sample, great bass line. I get what it's going for. It's fine. It's a shrug. Something validating about hearing Logic shouting, "Eat a dick" on Pride Month. That's a good take. Song's kind of fire. I give a lot of shrugs out to songs that are pretty harmless. Sure, there's a couple of lines in here that are a little but the vibe's pretty great. All right, EarlyBird.
Sampling is like you're showing who you are. You're honoring.
Dude, Earl Sweatshirt's on the point here. On point here. My dad hates sampling. He thinks sampling's stealing. Just straight up, all right? That's the old head mentality. Okay, that's born in the '60s mentality. That's some bullshit. I just had to air that out. Next song, 10 Years featuring Rwista 5'9".
all the way to fact the game, man. Yellow vinyl days kinda like the days of Rockefeller and bleed all over the boat, no fiction. My description it is the resurgency. Can't fuck with that mumble shit, it fucking burdens me. Hey yo, 10 years.
Even though it's got the whole fuck mumble rap mentality, this is actually a really great verse from Logic. Straight up. This is actually one of my favorites, if not my favorite verse from him on this entire project. Oh my god, I have not heard Rwista 5'9" since his collab album with Eminem. Jesus. Okay, this is my favorite song by far, Smiley Ball. I actually have not a single problem with this, and I wish that if Logic was bringing back boom bap on this project, that he'd do it to this degree more often. This is fucking amazing. I mean, it literally is like, it's simple, but my god, is he literally like executing it to a pinpoint precision. I think the verse here from Rwista 5'9" is absolutely incredible. Beat is my favorite in the entire project. I think that this is actually just a slam dunk home run. Easily a favorite. Next one, Porta 1 featuring RZA.
Oh, we gotta put the fucking camera around the room, you know what I mean?
Tough like an elephant tusk. I'll never the fucking Tarantino dog till dusk.
With beatboxing, floppy biscuits. A young John who's experimenting with risky business. I'm delivering more gifted.
RZA's voice sounds a little scuffed here. Does he have a cold or something?
More than Rogaine. No pain, no gain. Bar, Miss Marky, BDP, Alex B, Coochie Rap, and Lars B, please.
Not gonna lie, I thought he said EDP instead of Eric B. Or BDP, I mean. Yo. Back to pure hip-hop. Yeah, EDP. Alright, I like the song overall. I'd give it a Smiley Ball. All right, next song is called NeedleDrop. All right, this is about to be a motherfucking classic. Oh shit! Wait, Fantano actually on this shit?
So I be able to leave you a message just like this? Are they all like leaving you voice messages?
Oh god, this is why I'm a better music critic than Anthony Fantano. Okay, this shit boring. Nobody want to listen to this. All right, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. That's the thing about these little interludes and why they work, in my opinion. Especially since this whole album, again, J Dilla praise or whatever. The songs still work. Like, they work as casual listens. Like, the words, you know, they're important, you know, for first listen, but also, like, listening again, they sound decent. Like the fuzz on his voice sounds pretty nice. And yeah, this is a boring fucking, hey guys, it's me, Fantano. Man, this is why I'm the greatest. Exactly. My top 5 music reviewers are Bradley. That's what I'm talking about, all right? Introducing Nezi. Here we go.
The rich bitch sipping Sandini in the village of Greenwich. A minute if it's my fucking nickname. A chick that can't rip is my other disdain. So don't ask me if I'm a rapper running with a tool. I'm cruel if I reach her. I ain't got to beat her, I'll eat her.
Yes. Logic.
Yo, Nezi fucking killed it. Her flow is incredible. Wow, like the switch ups are amazing. The rhyme scheme is amazing. So many interesting little things in there to give it personality. That shit killed. Making Logic look like a bitch on his own album. Lace one. Next song I've already heard, Orville.
Yeah. Oh, what's the deal? Mind too active, can't sit still. I kinda feel like I just took a limitless pill. And on my grave, you never topping me. Down, this how we get down. Directly and headed in my direction. Intelligent and I'm telling it. Dropping heavy shit is
Yeah, my opinion on this song is pretty much the exact same as it was when I first heard it. Logic got murdered on his own shit. It's just that simple. Just he got fucking murdered. Like he didn't even. It wasn't a competition, but he just got fucking outclassed. Like Blue absolutely like steals the show. I like the song, but man, is it a weird. Like, the beat's incredible, but just the dynamic is completely off here. Next song, Carnival, featuring AZ.
What makes an MC? Let's race his injury in the Caesar's palace. Bounce, both feet on the concrete. Now for the moment.
I would honestly compare Logic to DJ Khaled on this album. He feels like the orchestrator. Like, he exists on his album, but it's an album that's like, celebrating all these other people. He doesn't feel like the focus of his own project, like on purpose, which I would honestly say that he executes it better than like I would imagine it could possibly be done, and I'd say he does it better than a lot of fucking people probably could, but that does kind of feel how it is. What are you talking about? DJ Khaled can rap? What do you mean?
DJ Khaled, we're the best!
Well, you know what that means. It's gonna be a freaking banger.
Carnival's pretty good. It's my little. Alright. Next song, Lena's Insight.
Oh shit, okay.
Alright. Alright, next song we got Vinyl Days, the title track.
DJ Premier, that's my homie, that's my idol. Niggas wear like a conservative. All the critics do is talk, I'm really not conservative.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna take the time to say that there really does feel like there are a good handful of moments of cap here. Like the not caring about what a critic says, after literally caring about what a critic says, saying that you cared about what a critic says, having a critic show up on your album. Like, I guess it's supposed to be this happy message here at the end, but it also just feels like a dismissive way of addressing this thing that actually is like, was an issue, where instead of, you know, once again addressing it properly, it just is like, oh yeah, I just brushed that shit off. Look, The same people complaining that this song is too long are the same people who listen to an 8-minute Tyler the Creator song that's a story and have no problem with no beat switches or anything like that. And this track's half the length of that. I say that complaining about that is complete bullshit, considering that this actually is a very tightly written track. That's relatively pretty positive for me. It wasn't even that long. Like, it definitely feels lengthy when you're sitting here and like trying to digest everything and there's no like chorus breaking it up. Like, actually, I guess I love it featuring the game. We're almost done with this shit. Yeah. Promise that you will sing about me.
Cannabis with it. I told logically I shouldn't be honest with him. Before that ship sails, I tip scales and man the boat, fish scale, weigh 10 whales, and up on hard knock life for the deep discussions that
you.
But reloading the clip though. God in the stars above.
Alright, before we get to the 10-minute final track of this album, which, by the way, Jesus fucking Christ, I'd be okay with skipping this one, okay? This is a really great final leg, truly. Alright, next song, Sayonara. Sayonara. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's all words.
I can fucking go on, bro. Lori, Peter, Kaden.
This is the fuck the industry of the album, okay? Fuck this industry. Shout out to my mama. That's my fucking family. Shout out to my dogs. Shout out Grove Street. Shout out this and that. Shout out, like the whole song. That's, except for, you know, spoken word.
Here's fucking clap. Millions of streams. Everybody in sales and commerce D2C body.
The credits with a nice ass beat. That's exactly what it feels like. It's a song I'd skip every time, but it's nice.
Rossi, Brian, International, Mike Alexander, Marissa, Myra. So reverent to it.
Oh my fucking god. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in the streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in the streets. Yeah. Hey look, Logic's happy with this track. I'm not. I think it's the longest motherfucking shit that's ever existed, and I would never listen to that again. Smiley ball. I like it. I appreciate what it does, but oh my god. Oh my god, I would skip every time. I would never listen to this song. It's like, you could do this over Twitter, you know what I mean? But, you know, I guess it's nice to have an appreciation little credit song here. I like it being here, but I don't want to listen to it. While I do have some issues with some individual tracks here and there, I love the sampling. I love the widespread ideas. I love the fact that each one of these songs is very quick, giving you great samples, something unique with every single track. I feel like the transitional tracks here that are interludes also have amazing samples on them. I feel like the actual overall experience of Vinyl Days is significantly better than the individual pieces that it's a part of, as it all just feels like a bigger picture of Logic kind of living in these Vinyl Days, appreciating samples, appreciating classics, and coming through with honestly a really solid project that I was able to sit through the entirety of without getting bored. And I think it does come back to the fact that because there are so many tracks, it's hard to get tired of each one of these songs. It feels like you're getting a different flow, you're getting a different style from Logic every single time. There's a shitload of features. Yeah, I think this is overall a great project. Fuck this industry, bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Yeah, when I first finished this album, I'd probably give the album about a solid 7, but I think most of the moments have grown on me and only a couple of things have kind of shrunk. This is Logic's most solid project and honestly a product to be really proud of. Yeah, I feel an 8- on this. Blah, 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 blah. Let the animation play out. Watch my stream Saturdays, Tuesday, and Saturday. Yes, Tuesday and Saturday, 2 p.m. CST. Bye.